morning. Today's video is sponsored by Craftsy, but more on that later. So we all came back from the trip with hefty colds. I'm on day 3, Cam is on day 5. The doorbell. It was Amazon. I had to get some stuff for Nelly for an ad that he's gonna film, which is so exciting. Right now, I'm going freezing cold and then boiling hot, sweating like crazy. My nose is bunged up, as you can probably hear. Got crazy headaches. This little cold is no joke, but I'm hoping it starts to go down soon. God, I'm getting so many text messages. It's my brother. Anyways, life still goes on, even though we've both got a cold. Cam is obviously 2 days ahead. Cam is 2 days ahead of me, so she's a little bit better, but I still need to keep the house in a good state, so just did the laundry. We actually have used our sick time to download a new game called Split Fiction. If you remember, a few months ago, Cam and I started playing a game on the Xbox called It Takes Two, and it was the game that made me fall in love with Xbox games. I absolutely loved it. You basically play as a couple who is fighting and talking about getting a divorce, so much so that their little girl cries onto her toys, and then the parents become the toys, and the toys have to like adventure through all of these lands and figure out a way to get back to their normal selves. It's so good. But the creators of It Takes Two came out with a new game called Split Fiction, which is where 2 authors, one fantasy and one sci-fi, get trapped in a simulation together and they have to figure a way out. They're like very opposite people and they start out not as friends. I don't know how far through the game we are because we haven't looked up spoilers of when it's going to end, because we just want to enjoy it without thinking, oh no, this is the last like chapter that we get to play. But I would say we're probably about halfway through now and I'm really enjoying it. I think I enjoyed It Takes Two more. I'm not the biggest fan of the sci-fi lands. They can get a bit scary for me, a little bit too action-packed, but there are lands sprinkled in. Like right now we're in Dragon World in a fantasy land. I love all the fantasy ones. They're so much fun. It's proven to be a harder game than It Takes Two, I will say, but it's been so fun to play, especially while we've been sick. I am burning up right now, real bad. So I'm gonna sit down with my cup of tea for a minute, figure out what we can have for dinner because it's 7 p.m. And yeah, who knows when I'll check back in. Found some onion bhajis in the fridge, some mashed potato, carrot and swede. That sounds nice. Might make something out of this. I might just have like a picky tea. But first I'm gonna go sit down, I think. I'll come back to that later. I just went to talk to Cam and she's actually recording a podcast, so I guess I will sit in here. I just watched that clip back. Why can't she use the handle? It's right there. I love her so much, but her little greasy fingerprints are crazy. I'm so behind on work, like stupid behind on work. I feel really bad. Usually when I get a cold, I also have a flare up with my body. I have something autoimmune going on, which I'm still waiting for my blood test results for. So I don't know what it is yet, but the specialist that I'm seeing thinks he has a very good idea of what it could be. It's like between 2 things right now, but obviously I need the blood test results to confirm. Yeah, so every time I get a cold, my body kind of attacks itself, and it's been my joints. They have been absolutely killing me. They've been so swollen. I'll insert a video of my knees. So the last few days, honestly, I really haven't been able to do much other than lay in bed, but my joints are feeling a little bit better today, which is good. I'm gonna scroll. Good morning everyone. It's now I think 5 days since I last vlogged. I'm feeling so much better. It's kind of ridiculous. Like I felt so poorly last week, but I've woken up today with a bit of a spring in my step. As you just saw, I went to Tesco to get some breakfast bits because I'm currently about to start this drawing challenge where you get given a task to draw one thing a day, and the first task is draw your breakfast. So I've made a cute little breakfast setup which I'll show you in a second. I'm doing this class on a website called Craftsy. Now if you haven't heard about Craftsy before, let me fill you in. Craftsy is an online community where creative, like-minded people can find endless inspiration, advance their skills, and discover their new favorite hobby. They offer over 2,000 exciting classes for makers of all skill levels in over 20 categories like the ones I just mentioned before, and others such as journaling, photography, gardening, embroidery, even yoga and fitness. Classes are broken down into easy to follow lessons and are led by award-winning instructors who share their creative wisdom. Craftsy is made for creative people who never want to stop learning, and that brings me to my task today. I'm actually doing a class called 7 Days of Drawing. Get me back into drawing and take the pressure off of it. Sometimes I just don't draw because I feel like I need to draw something so good that I'm gonna want to sell in my shop Juniper Moon as a future design, when in reality I should just be drawing for fun because it's one of my hobbies. 7 Days of Drawing is led by Patricia Watwood, and as I said, the first task is to draw your breakfast, so that's what I'm going to be doing right now. But Craftsy are actually offering you an incredible deal, so the first 1,000 people to click the link in the down bar will get a full year of premium membership on Craftsy for just $1.49. That is basically £1 for a full year of premium subscription. Might be the best deal I've ever brought you guys. So if you're a crafty person, a creative person, or you're wanting to find a new hobby, Craftsy is the place to go. I'm going to leave a link in the first bar of the description, and I'm going to get started in drawing my breakfast. So I went ahead and bought croissants. I took this task as a little bit of a treat to buy myself my favorite breakfast. So I've got croissants and strawberries, raspberry jam, actually it's strawberry jam, and a cup of tea, and we're going to get drawing this now. I've just finished my drawing. I think it looks so cute. I was actually so tempted to spend more time on it because to me the croissant isn't looking quite right, but I realized that I'm doing this for fun. I'm not doing it to put artwork out there into the world. I'm simply doing it to get myself to draw every single day for 7 days. So this is what we've ended up with. I'll put it on screen right now, but I think it's pretty cute. Could do with some more work if I was going to turn it into anything, but yeah, it's been nice to sit and draw. After I watched my class, I started watching, what is it called? Fred and Rose West, a British horror story. Do know the story of this already, but it's interesting to see documentaries. If you guys like true crime, give it a watch. It's on Netflix. I'm so glad it's fruit season again. We're just about to head out on our second walk of the day. Look at us go. I need to go get something from the shops. I need to get Nelly some more food. Ooh, is someone ringing me? Emily's ringing us. Anyways, we're off on a little walk. The sun is shining so brightly, and we are trying to figure out if we can add it to our schedule to go to London tomorrow, because one of our friends is there right now, Christy, who has a podcast called X Knows All and also is a part of Snarkbait, the podcast. She's in London right now and she's invited us for lunch, but we both have just got better and we have so much to do, so I guess we'll see. Cam and I have been eating a whole bunch of protein lately, more Cam than me, but I have switched out some of my crisps for protein crisps from Lidl. What else have I switched out? Chocolate bars for protein bars. I'm having protein shakes sometimes. So yeah, we are on a little kick with protein right now and trying to get nutrition in. And Cam saw these protein doner kebab meat bags from Iceland, so we're gonna go see if they have those. So warm today. Where did this come from? Nice. I've got this coat on over my pajamas because I'm lazy and couldn't be bothered to change, so I can't even take it off. We had no luck there, so we're gonna go head to a different little pet shop. Hey, chicken kebab meat, look at that. Got so many different high protein things. We are looking for doner meat though. Do they not have it? Oh my god, we've been searching for these for weeks. We thought they got rid of them. This is our favourite dinner. I'm just chuffed that I've got my sesame chicken. This is literally our favourite meal. Oh no. Not the sugar. I was just getting pasta for 11 p.m. pasta time and this fell out of the cupboard. Look, my knight in shining armour. Good morning, it's the next day now. We actually didn't end up going to London because we have so much to do today. Cam is just about to try the Euro meat that she got in Iceland. Now, she didn't actually get the My Protein one, which is the one she really wants to try, but she was craving it so much that she ended up getting a different brand. So I'm gonna find that for her. If there's one thing to know about Cam, it's that she's obsessed with Euros and street meat. She loves it. So this could be a really good option. This is what she's got, the Grill House doner kebab meat. I'm just here emptying the dishwasher. Ooh, that didn't really clean. I'm having issues with my dishwasher. It's so old now, but I can't do anything to it because I am going to renovate my kitchen at some point this year. Hey babe.
Hey babe.
This didn't wash again. Little guy's just set off for his afternoon clean. I love this thing so much.
Got some red cabbage in there.
Oh, that looks like such a nice amount. So what next?
The tuche.
Beautiful. Your favorite thing?
Tzatziki.
Well,
yeah.
Doesn't that look nice at home?
Right?
Little at-home wrap. Beautiful. I want to get your first impression as well.
Okay.
I don't eat this because it's lamb and I don't eat lamb.
It's beef too.
I eat beef, but it's lamb too. I might order a burger. No, I'm kidding. Ooh, that looks so good.
Wrapping it up burrito style. I should have toasted this wrap, but I'm just gonna get into it.
These are also protein wraps.
Wait, should I show them?
Yeah.
Protein wrap.
Mission protein wraps.
It's 10 grams of protein for one. Love
10
that.
grams. A normal wrap is like 4.9, so it's basically double. I want your first bite, your first impression. Nice?
Mm-hmm.
Is it as nice as a street wrap?
Mm-hmm.
But it's good.
Mm-hmm.
Good for an at-home wrap. Well, there you go, guys. If you're craving doner kebab and you don't want to go and get one, boom. Look at this pile of laundry that I have to do. This is today's task. Get down this. It's like 3 loads of clothes. Because I've been sick, I just hadn't been doing them, or at least I hadn't stayed on top of it fully. Some bedding is in there right now. But yeah, that's the task for today. Just generally tidy the house. Just emptied my espresso little thing. I had collected so many of these. This is my favorite one. It's a Starbucks smooth caramel flavored coffee. I'm gonna sit here and eat my lunch. I just made jacket potato. It looks so good. Not had a jacket potato in ages, but while I sit here, I'm actually gonna do my second drawing of the 7-day drawing challenge. I'm just gonna get it up on my laptop. I don't actually know what today's is, which is so exciting. Okay, so today is about observing. I'm gonna find something to observe and draw. She's drawing plants, so maybe I'll go find a plant to draw. I think I'm gonna go ahead and draw these up here. This little setup, I really like it. I'm actually just gonna take a picture so I can base it off the picture. I'm just putting some more mesh on my windows. Now, I wanted to show you guys what I use for this because I've had a lot of questions. So I use this pack from Amazon. I'll link it below. This is what it looks like. And it just creates a little magnetic screen that you can open and close. And it keeps Nelly from escaping. Not that he would anyway. He's such an indoor cat, but just safety precautions. It also stops any wasps, things like that getting inside in the summertime. If you have your windows open, I could not recommend this enough. It's like my 4th pack now, but I'm just about to fit the mesh onto the window and then I'll show you what it looks like. There we go. So now we've got a fully magnetized mesh window frame. They come with corners so you can pull it open like that. It just comes off in one piece. So glad I've got one in this room. I've been needing one for so long. Beautiful. I thought I would finish this video off with a little bit of a Q&A, and I'm fully aware that I've changed my outfits like 3 times today. But yeah, I've been saving a few questions that I got on Instagram lately, and the first one is, have you seen any musicals recently? The answer is no, unfortunately not. I went to see my cousin who is in Les Mis the tour right now. He was in it with Alfie Boe and Michael Ball, and it was honestly 10 out of 10 incredible. Smashed it out of the park. I think he's the cover of Angelus. Les Mis is my favorite show ever, and just that performance was perfection. But as for other musicals, I haven't seen one since then. My friend Emily's coming very soon, and I'm actually glad that I got my sickness like this week and not next week when she's coming. I think we want to go see a show when we're in London, so let us know what you think we should go and see. We're thinking maybe the Phantom of the Opera, which I haven't seen, but my friend Dave is currently in it, and it would be really nice to see him. I think he finishes in the Phantom of the Opera in July, so it would be nice to see him in it before he's not in it anymore. Next question, would you ever move to America permanently? As of right now, I'm gonna say no, purely because of their political situation. I don't think America is like a great place to be, but if anything changes in the future, future, then yes, I could see myself moving there. I've always wanted to live in New York City. Those of you who've watched me for a long time will know that. But I could see myself living in Nashville for a bit of time as well. Can you talk about your gallbladder removal? I'm only just better after 18 months. Gosh, I hope you continue to be better. Yeah, I had my gallbladder removed after 2 years of dealing with horrific symptoms. I think my gallbladder was actually one of the worst health issues that I've ever had. It was so painful every single day. I would throw up constantly, like on the street. I'd be throwing up. It was awful. I basically had to have my mum here all the time to look after me because I was just not well at all when I had a diseased gallbladder is what I had. But as soon as they removed it, I felt better. So after 18 months, does that mean you're like 18 months post removal? Because that is crazy to me. Like, I felt better immediately after they got that diseased gallbladder out of my body. I was so much better. I still had symptoms for other things like my endometriosis, whatever, but the gallbladder symptoms were some of the worst and they went straight away. Are you still friends with Hobby? This is such a sad question for me. I was actually talking to Cam about this the other day because if there's one person I thought would be at my wedding if I ever got married, which I am now, I'm engaged, I thought it would be Hobby. And I was like really upset about it the other day, but we genuinely just drifted apart. I would say we're still friends, like we're still friendly. If he wanted to pop back up out of the blue, I absolutely would still be friends with him. He's one of the best people I've ever known. As of right now, we're not really in each other's lives. I don't know what he's got going on, and that makes me really sad because, like I said, he's the person that I would love to be at my wedding. Just felt like we were such good, like solid best friends. Yeah, people drift apart, things change. Also, trauma can affect people differently, and I've been through a lot of trauma, and I think he went through quite a traumatic period of his life at one point. Sadly, not right now, but also would be if reached out again. If you could domesticate any animal into an indoor pet, which animal would you choose and why? I would probably pick something like a red panda. That's my favorite animal at the zoo. I haven't been to a zoo in years, but when I did go to one, I was obsessed with the red pandas. They just look so squishy and cute. Next, plans for your nails. I don't know if you can see, but they're so grown out right now. I've been doing cat eye. I got a pink cat eye, then I got a blue cat eye, then I got silver, which is what I've got now. I'm trying to decide if I want to carry on with the cat eye theme or if I want to do just a flat color or maybe a glitter or something like that. Cam and I are actually getting our nails done in 5 days. And I just don't know what to do. So if anyone has any recommendations, let me know. I really liked the pink. And I'm thinking pink is really cute as we go into summer. But the weather is so dreary today that I can't imagine looking down and seeing hot pink sparkly nails. Does anyone know what I mean with that? Like the silver is good. It matches the mood. If Nelly could pick his own name, what do you think he would pick? I actually think he would just pick Nelly. To me, he is such a Nelly. There's no other name that suits him at all. And it actually took me quite a long time to name Nelly. I had a few different names in the rounds for ages. I think the one that I almost went with was Tinker, like Tinkerbell, or either Tinker or Tinky. And I think that would be cute, but he's just such a Nelly. Maybe, I mean, he loves chicken and tuna. Maybe he would pick one of those names. I think if I had to rename him, I would call him Honey. Anything fun happening this year? Yes, actually, I have my bachelorette coming up. Cam and I have actually planned our bachelorette in a few months' time. We're having a good amount of our friends from America be there for it because it is going to be happening in America. I'm hoping I can do something in England too. Yeah, that's happening this year. If money was no obstacle, describe your dream honeymoon. I personally would love to go to Japan for like a month. I would love to travel all around Japan. I think Cam's dream honeymoon would be maybe Bali or Hawaii, maybe traveling around Europe, but places like Greece, Turkey, places with big relaxation vibes. And I would like that too, but my dream honeymoon would be Japan. We could do Tokyo Disney. It would just be so fun. But then we've spoken about it and we kind of see Japan as being a group trip with our friends as well, so I don't know. Will you ever get a new kitten? Not while I have Nelly, no. He is an only boy. The last question I'm gonna answer. If you had unlimited money, what would you change about your flat? This might shock some people, but I would fully redo my bathroom. I wish I'd gone with different tile choices and I wish I'd gone with brushed brass hardware. I've got that everywhere else in my flat. I don't know why I went with matte black in the bathroom. I think it's because it was cheaper, but I do wish that I just paid a bit more money and got the brass. I think it would look so much nicer, especially with the pink. I would still have a pink bathroom, but I'll actually find some pictures of the vibe that I like now. There's like a lot more going on. I went with the basic version of everything. I feel like the basic version of a pink towel, the basic version of white towels, the basic bath, basic hardware, like stuff like that, and I would just elevate it a little bit. The other thing that I would change is, if I could, I think I would build a balcony. That would be really nice. Or maybe if it was at all possible, I'm on the top floor, so maybe do some sort of like roof garden where I could sit. I do have a skylight and I could see some sort of ladder coming down. Maybe you could climb up and have like a little roof garden, but I don't think I'm allowed to do that. I would also build another built-in wardrobe, but in my second bedroom. Right now I have a locker, which is very good. I love the locker, but I wish I could use the locker in my office and have another built-in wardrobe. It would just look a lot more clean. So those are the things that I think I would do if I had an unlimited budget. It's nothing crazy. I love my flat how it is. Oh, also kitchen renovation, but that is coming this year. I had an unexpected cost come through, and this is the annoying part that people don't really talk about when it comes to owning a property. All of the flats had a fire safety evaluation, and we've had that every single year, but I don't know why this year is the year where it's come up that all of our front doors aren't up to fire safety regulations, so we all have to change our front doors. And me and my downstairs neighbor, we got a quote together. Like, he's been doing so much hard work on getting all the quotes, which I'm so grateful for, and it's gonna cost £3,500 for a front door, and he's got quotes from all different places. It's just one of those unexpected charges that you don't expect to have. So that's why the kitchen reno has been pushed back a little bit. Like, I keep talking about it, but obviously it's not happening right now. It's because I've just had unexpected things to pay for. But yeah, I'll be getting a new front door at some point. Yay. The thing everybody's excited for. I am actually looking forward to it, but I'm not looking forward to the cost. It's because I'm in a listed building, so we have certain specifications that we have to have in this building. If there was one thing I would do differently next time I buy somewhere, it would be not buy a listed building, because everything has been more expensive. Like the windows, I got the front section of my flat windows replaced. It cost £30,000. My mum got the whole front of her house. She's got, what is it, 4-bedroom house. She had all of her windows done. It cost like £3,500. But they just have certain specifications that you have to uphold when you're in a listed building, and it's crazy. But the good thing about it is, if everything's done properly, you will probably get that money back when you come to sell it. Like, it does add basically the same amount in returns. What do you call that? I've literally just gone blank. But everything I've done to this flat, I've basically added double that in what my flat will hopefully sell for. So I don't know, I'm obsessed with my flat. But yeah, next time I'm not buying a listed property. Like, my front door could probably cost me, I don't know, £500, but no, has to be specific. Anyways, I'm gonna leave this vlog here. Make sure you click the link below to sign up to Craftsy for just $1.49 for a whole year of membership. I will leave the link to that below. Give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you very soon. Hopefully when Emily's here, we're gonna have so much fun. We've got so many plans, and our plans fall across my birthday as well, so it's just gonna be such a great trip. Yeah, I'll see you then. Bye.